Um, I have OS open. It's just not open right now. Um, I'll open it up in a sec. Well, I can open it up now because the music's not playing. So, I've been shuffling my deck out of just like I shuffle my deck whenever I'm not doing anything. I like to keep my hands busy, even though it's not. It's like becoming a bad habit. I also do it when I'm anxious. Hmm, well, I'm doing this stream to incite discussion. Let me refresh the chat so that way it's empty and I don't see last stream's chat because OBS is open a lot. OBS is basically open all day. I have OS open because that's the game I've been streaming recently. But so if anyone saw the tweet I posted just before going live, I said I need to figure out what I'm doing with my stream, where I'm going with my stream, and how I want to go about it. Because being a variety streamer is not working. I have put over 1,000 hours into streaming, and yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna have the game volume really far down because I want the gameplay isn't the focus of the stream. The talking is the focus of the stream. I just want to have a little bit more than talking. So yeah, as much as I want to continue to be a variety streamer, I lose viewers almost as soon as I get them. Because what happens is someone will see that I'm playing a game they like. They'll join, they'll watch me play the game they like. Then the next time I stream, I'll play something different. Because that's what I do. And they don't like that. And then they don't watch. And then they never watch again. And water again. I'm drinking more water. So yeah, so it's becoming a problem where I can't get viewers despite the time and effort I put in. I know people who stream way less often than me. And we started up about the same time, and they gain views way faster than I do. And I don't think it's like a personality thing. I think we have this. I think me and my friends have very similar approaches to streaming. Like it's supposed to be a super interactive environment where we want our chats to be like open and friendly and accepting of everyone. So I don't think it's a stream thing. I think it's a game thing because they sit down and like they'll play like a game over a span of months and like build up their views that way. And I got affiliate by being an O streamer. It's just not something I can do anymore because I need to see a doctor about my hands. I would play this game all day, every day if I could. I can't. I can't do that anymore. So I have to figure out what kind of streamer I want to be. I mean, there are options for me to be an O streamer, but I don't think that's right for my health. I don't want to kill both of my hands. But then the problem becomes, what kind of streamer do I want to be? Because it's difficult to just go from being a variety streamer to just streaming one specific thing. Like, what community do I pander to? What do I want my audience to be? Do I want to continue being a family-friendly streamer? Do I want to be a horror streamer? An RPG streamer? Do I want to actually work on speedruns and learn, like, how to speedrun Halo? Like, actively learn how to speedrun Halo 3 and Kingdom Hearts 3 and start posting times? Do I want to start streaming? Do you want to become a Minecraft streamer or a Terraria streamer? Or do I want to pander to a community? Do I want to pander to the baby food community? Do I want to pander to the furry community? Do I want to pander to, like, a specific community like that? And that's the tough thing, is I don't know the direction I want to take in my stream. I know I have to take it in a direction because it is the only thing that I have. It's the only thing that I have going for me for right now. And figuring out what that direction is what the biggest problem going forward is going to be. Alright, the song is not for me right now. Yeah. Like, because I love every single person who stops by my stream. I love interacting with the people on Twitch. As long, like, I haven't had any I've had, like, 1 or 2 toxic viewers, but they get spoken to about the toxicity almost immediately. I talk them down. I'm like, look, you can't be like that in my chat. I do not condone for toxicity in my chat. And while I am a very family-friendly person in real life, in the way I speak, in the way I go about my day, like, yes, I do have some NSFW tendencies, but, you know, I went through puberty. I'm sure everyone has some less severe, some more severe, some, yeah. It's not a thing that is okay to talk about, though. But, like, if not being family friendly brings in more viewers, then so be it. I'll start swearing on my streams again. I haven't sworn on my like, I try not to swear. Honestly, but like, I feel like having that mature content tag also deters viewers. So it's like a lose-lose situation. Like, people want to come in and they want to see people who are like very openly swearing and playing violent games and stuff like that. And there are people who want streams like I've been doing where I keep sweating to a minimum. I play games like OS and Pokemon. And Kingdom Hearts. Like, but like the biggest problem with those people, with that kind of the kind of person that doesn't like the family friendly stuff, is I feel like the only times I've gotten toxic people in my chat have been whenever I have been doing the mature streams. People are more willing to be toxic if they're more willing to be very vocal and use slurs and stuff like that. Those like the people who crave the mature content are the people who I find to be more toxic, which is why I tend to stray away from that kind of content. But I've been there's a lot of thinking you have to put into all of this stuff, and I don't know where to go from here, which is the problem. I don't know how to fix that. I also need to work on my stream schedule. I made my stream schedule back whenever I was in a significantly worse position than I'm in now. I've been working so damn hard to fix my mental fortitude, to fix my sleeping habits, to fix my eating habits, to be more active. I'm trying to go on walks more. I'm trying to eat healthier. I'm trying to keep my room. It's not very clean right now. I've been on a very bad stint the past like 4 days, but today is going to be a cleaning day. I just wanted to get this stream done because I wanted to talk. I want to put this on. This is going on YouTube too, for like anyone who subscribes on the YouTube channel that I don't upload to anymore. I mean, I put streams up on there, but you know. Um, what was I thinking of? Um, but like, it's gonna be hard moving forward. Because I have to figure out what. Like, I have to figure out what I want to do. I just like doing too many things. I like change, if that makes sense. As long as the change is for the better, or the change isn't negatively impacting anything. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Like, I'm hoping that I'm making sense and I'm not just spewing out words. I'm trying to, like, sit down and have a conversation. I'm always, like, scared that, like, I'm always saying the wrong thing, or I'm not actually speaking all of my thoughts on this situation. Like, and this is a very thing to be very, this is a very serious thing to be very clear on. I don't know how to end this though. I want to do the thing that has the most chance of bringing in viewers, though. That's the thing that I want. That's the thing that I need. Is I need to make streaming work. It is a thing I actively need to do. If that makes sense. Like, because of how reliant on streaming I am, like, it's not like I'm not looking for something else. It's that I'm not getting lucky with anything else. Not to say I'm getting lucky with streaming either, but at least, like... At least it's something I can do. Is the best way to put it. It's something I can feasibly work towards. I just need to learn how to work towards it. I need to work on being able to advertise myself better. I need to work on... I should probably find a new overlay. Like, an overlay for... all games. Because my online persona is not Flagon. It is Fifi or Fireheart. So, this overlay only works for OS. I need to figure out what type of streamer I want to be. Because it can't just be chill variety streamer. That doesn't work on Twitch anymore. And I don't have like a community, I don't have a big enough presence in any community to really put myself out there as like someone who's streaming for that community. I hate this mousepad. Alright, we're gonna go back to that one for a little bit, because my hand keeps sticking to the other one. I really need to... This one's starting to get moldy, and I've spilled stuff all over. This one is really beat up. Just look at the bottom of it. If I can get it in the frame. Just look at the bottom of this. Like, you can't tell, but like, this is much is just like all torn away. It's starting to lose its stuff. I really need to put a new one down, but I don't want to ruin any of the other ones, so I'm just gonna keep using this one for now. My hand kept getting stuck to the other one, so I switched. I need to, but yeah, I need to figure out so much stuff. And I need to figure out, like, if I do continue being a variety streamer. Like, what community do I pander to? Because that's what it is, right? You have to, as a streamer, you have to start off, you have to pander to specific communities. And slowly build your own community who will stick with you through everything before you can become a variety streamer anymore. It probably would have been better to play something like Minecraft instead of OS. But like, I'm playing OS because OS is the thing that brings in the most viewers for me, because this is like the thing that I was known for last year. Was my performance in tournaments, especially during the first half of the year. Like, on a team with no hidden players, I was drawing bans last year. Despite being, I think, statistically the worst player in the first week of the tournament. But that's not the point. The point is, I wanted to have a talk. And I figured the best time to do it is during the hour I play of OS, because that's whenever I'm gonna have the most views in. But I don't know what to talk about it for. Like, I wish I had any amount of interactive viewers right now, so I could actually ask questions and try to figure out what the people want. I could figure out what my community wants out of me. That's what I need to figure out. Is I don't know what community to pander to, and my own little community is like 2-3 people. I have to figure out what those 2-3 people want, so I can start working on building up that community with more people like them. Like, if my community actively wants me to try to get good at OS again, Yeah. I need to ask my community. I need to talk to my community. I need to figure out stream timings, too. Now that I'm waking up at 7 a.m., like, before I was waking up at noon and streaming at 2, from 2 to 5. So, like, I didn't have this huge 7... 7? Is it 7? Yeah, I didn't have this huge 7-hour period where I wasn't doing something with my day other than looking at jobs. I want to work on stream schedule, stream overlay, stream identity. So let's talk about stream overlay, and stream overlay and the Twitch page in general is so. I talked about like my initial thoughts. Let's talk about the specifics now. First is scheduling. So before I did the schedule that made the most sense with my sleeping schedule, like I would sleep way too much. Like legit 10 to 12 hours of sleep. And I would never feel well rested. But I built my initial stream schedule around we're gonna listen to this song. Let's just listen to music as I talk. I built my initial stream schedule around my sleep schedule, and I would sleep from like literally 2 a.m. to noon, and that was literally how long I slept. And my initial stream schedule was 2 to 5, so I could wake up and eat breakfast and stuff like that, and then eat dinner with my family at 6, and then 8 to midnight, because I was like, well, 8 to 11, so I could have a snack and then lay down and try to fall asleep earlier than 2. And I started setting alarms to try to wake up earlier. But now I sleep from 3 to 8, 2 to 7, something like that. I only need that like 5-6 hours of sleep. That's how much sleep I need to feel like a functioning person. If I sleep more than that, I feel more tired than when I went to sleep. And that's not good. So now that I'm waking up at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, I have a 6 to 7 hour period where I don't do anything. And I need some sort of motivation now to be able to continue doing things. I can't just lay in bed for 5 hours, get up, make breakfast, stuff like that. Eating 3 meals a day is hard for me. I've gotten it so I can eat 2 consistently. 3 is a little iffy, but I can still eat 3 meals a day. I'm trying so hard to work on my health. So now that that's a thing, I need to work on whether or not I even want to schedule. It might just be better for me to stream whenever I feel like streaming, like I did before I moved to Pittsburgh. Like how I would wake up at 10 in Ohio. I would start streaming at noon and stop streaming at 1 in the morning. I would stream 13 hours for the hell of it. And I would just play through games, and that was what my stream used to be. And if I wake up at 8, say I wake up at 8. If I wake up at 8, get breakfast at about 8:30, start streaming at 9, I can do 8-hour streams again, which are fun. I like doing 8-hour streams. I like sitting down for that long period of time. I like giving as many people possible the ability to join the stream. And this opens up more time zones. But The problem with that is I don't have a set schedule. So people don't know when I'm going to go live. They have to be following my Twitter, and I'm not really active on my stream Twitter anymore. I have a very personal Twitter that I'm very NSFW and stuff on that I can't share because my stream is family friendly. My stream is able to be watched by people under the age of 18. I would like to keep it that way for the most part. I do want to play Alice again. I want to play both Alice games again. I want to, like, that's something I do want to do. Because I do a thing every year that I play Alice on Nightmare. Alice on Nightmare is the most fun experience. Because it's hard. And that's why it's fun. You can't, it's not like Kingdom Hearts 3, where you can just go through the game and just mash a button and it works out. It's legitimately one of the most difficult experiences I've ever had, and it's super fun trying to manage your spacing, trying to manage stuff like that. So I want to play Alice on Nightmare again. So that would be like that would be an example of mature stream. But again, like back to the topic at hand, the scheduling. The issue, but the issue with streaming. So I talked about not having a schedule and just streaming whenever I wanted to. Another issue, but the issue with that being that no one would know when I go live. The issue with having a set schedule, though, is what if one day I sleep in? What if I fall asleep late one day and wake up super late? What if I fall asleep at like 5 and wake up at 1? Then I miss part of my schedule. And like, I'm sure people would understand, but like, if I'm gonna have a strict schedule, I want to follow that strict schedule, and I want to have like, I want to be able to make sure I follow it. But then I cut back on interaction with my friends, and I need that. So, there's issues with both ways, and I don't know which way is the right way for me, but I know that I have to pick one. So there were schedules, the next is overlays and the Twitch page. My time in college taught me literally nothing except for how to use the programs. I'm bad at coming up with something whenever I have nothing to work with. If that makes sense. And, well, actually, I'll move the overlay and stuff to third, and I'll put stream identity second. Because stream identity is the thing that you base the overlay on, if that makes sense. And I don't have that. I am a family-friendly variety streamer who will stream whatever she feels like. And that's kind of my identity. I'm trying to keep up with stuff. And it's clear that having an identity as a variety streamer, a family-friendly variety streamer, is not working out because I can't keep viewers. And I don't think that me keeping viewers is on my personality. Me keeping viewers is 100% on the fact that I am a variety streamer. I've had people tell me this before. I've had people be like, dude, I love your streams, but I don't like some of the games you play, so I can't watch. Like, I don't like Kingdom Hearts, so I don't watch Kingdom Hearts. Or I don't like when you play mature games, so I don't watch the mature games. Or I don't like when you play OS and Kirby, so I don't watch when you play those, but I'll watch your other games. I can't build a consistent audience because unless like the viewers are my friends, they have no reason to watch me. I can't carry like I've learned I can't carry a stream with my personality and my chat interactions, despite being what I wish I could do. Because people like my personality, people like my chat interactions, but people can't watch a game they don't like. So I need, unless like, and people aren't going to be like me, where I like a huge variety of games. I can watch a huge variety of games. I can interact with streamers who stream a huge variety of games. And that's just the person I am. I can't sit down and be like, this is me. This one specific thing is me. I'm a person. I have so many various different things to like. What song is this? I love this song. I want to play it. So I'm gonna play the map again because I have to. But yeah, I'm a person. I'm not like a one-track mind. I'm not a one-trick pony. Well, actually, I would call myself a zero-trick pony because I don't think I'm actually very good at anything except for being a really nice person and having too many experiences for a 22-year-old. Like, I can't play. Okay, I'm bad. I'm gonna just turn up the music just a little bit for me because I love this song. I am a person. I have too many varied likes and dislikes. I'm not like a PUBG streamer. I'm not like a Apex streamer. I'm not like a League streamer. I can't sit down and do that thing every single day. It's not what I can do. And that's the problem with me. Being a streamer is I can't do that. Which is why I call myself a family-friendly variety streamer. But it's not a feasible thing. Alright, we're turning it down a little bit more. Not down to the 10 it was at before, but a little bit lower so I can hear myself talk. I love this song. You can't see it, but I'm dancing right now. Oh, yeah, it's Dreamcatcher. I can't have that if I want to put it on YouTube. But yeah, no, I'm a person. I have too many varied likes and dislikes to be that sit down and stream League every day kind of person. I need change in my life. So that's why I'm a variety streamer, but I need to figure out how to not be a variety streamer. I need to figure out what my community likes. I need to figure that out. If it's OS, then I'll do my damnedest to get good at this game again. I stream this game for fun now. I'm not the competitive person I was literally a year ago. About a year ago is when my hand problem started because I was way too competitive. I put 10 hours a day into this game to practice for tournaments. If people want to see me play multiplayer games, if people want to watch me speedrun, I can become a speedrunner. I can put the time and effort into speedrunning. I can do that because there's multiple games. That's something that I could do because there's a variety of games that I want to learn how to speedrun. I just have to get that motivation to do that, because I have to sit down and play a game a lot in order to do that. So games I'm interested in speedrunning are Alice, American McGee's Alice, Alice Matters Returns, Halo 3, Kingdom Hearts 3. Yeah, that's about it. What was I thinking of? Also, hey Samsara, it's not a rerun, no. I'm trying to talk about, I'm trying to talk about my stream in general, not really. The talk's going well. I need to do this talk to have this as a VOD, so I can check back. I want to make a checklist of, like, a kind of checklist of things I want to do to develop my stream, because I've been a family-friendly variety streamer for a year and a half. So you missed the schedule portion where I talked about whether it's better for me to have a schedule or not to have a schedule. The answer is undecided, but working on it. Next is what was next? And right now I'm on Stream Identity. I'm currently a family-friendly variety streamer, but that's not working out. I've streamed I've streamed well over 1,000 hours in the past year and a half. Like, I reached 1,000 hours last month. 1,000 hours after Twitch started keeping track of the amount of hours streamed. And so, like, I'm looking at my different options. Like, do I pander to certain communities? Do I pander to certain games? Or there's like different things I can look at going into. Speedrunning, I can look at playing RPGs. I could theoretically get back into being an O streamer if I felt like that's how. That's gonna get me copyrighted. So is that. If I really needed to, I could get back into O's. I could get into some kink communities, like, because I am a part of a couple of them, but then my stream loses the NSFW, and then my stream loses the family friendly, because I'm going to be openly talking about those things. But it's so hard to just decide on that because of who I am as a person. I'm a complex human being. I can't sit down and like that one thing. And my stream personality has always been, like, super interactive, super family friendly, wants to have an enjoyable experience talking with chat and stuff like that. And that becomes a problem for the third thing I wanted to talk about, which is working on overlay and stream page layout. I want to have, so this Flygon overlay is entirely because my OS name is Flygon. This is what I'm known as for OS. Someone, back whenever I was in the International OS Tournament K, or OK for short, there was a person on the other finals team named Draconlong who made this overlay for me. And this was a year and a half ago. This was back in January of 2018. Whenever I would say I was at my peak, and we won that tournament handedly. Even if it wasn't because of me, I would still say I had a part in winning that tournament. 2 seconds. But because it's hard to put interactive and bubbly personality in a visual. And the thing that my weakest aspect as a graphic designer is I cannot for the life of me figure out how to create a design from scratch. I can't. I know the basic layout that I would want. What are you question marking? What is this? Of course it's me. I don't want to let... I love this song. I guess I'll continue with my point because I don't know what you're question marking. I don't know how to put bubbly interactive personality in a visual, and that's like I think that's what my streamer identity is. Like, not just family-friendly variety streamer. Oh, graphics design from scratch to an overlay design. I understand the overlapping principle. Just designing something from scratch is my problem. Cause like drawing on a computer and making overlays and stuff like that, that's all part of graphic design. Like, there's different parts of like, there's more graphic design than just video game graphic design and business graphic design. Like, art is a form of graphic design as well, because you're designing something graphically. And that's like the biggest problem. Like, if you give me ideas, if you give me like basic things that you want, I can come up with a design. However, for myself, I don't know what I want for an overlay for my stream page layout, and it's extremely difficult for me to come up with something from scratch because I don't know what I want, and I don't know how to best portray the bubbly friendly streamer that people tell me that I am. That's hard to put into words without sounding very self-deprecating. I'm trying to think of how to put this. I'm gonna pause the music so I can sit here and think for a minute. I think the best way to word this is I don't know the actual type of streamer I am because I just go. Whenever I stream, I turn on the stream. I pick the game I'm playing. I turn on the stream and stream that game that I want to stream for that day, and all of my interactions are natural. I don't sit down and think of myself, man, I'm going to try to be happy on stream. I'm going to try to actively interact with chat on stream. That kind of stuff is just me streaming. That is how I go about streaming. And I don't really know how to... That's not really a personality. That's just who I am. So all of my thoughts about my own stream, like how it is, are what people tell me. People tell me that I'm a good streamer. People tell me that I'm like a fun and family-friendly and interactive streamer. who makes them feel welcome in my chats, which is like something I do strive for. I try to make my chat as welcoming of a place as possible. But like, that's just who I am. I can't really put that into an I can't put who I am into an image. It's not like, I don't want an overlay that's just of me. Like, I feel like that's creepy. Like, personally, I wouldn't like that. And I wouldn't want someone's overlay to be of just them. Like, I want the overlay to be visually appealing and visually inviting. I don't think of myself as a visually appealing person. I've been told I am. I've been told I'm cute, that people like the way I look, despite all of the flaws with me. But, like, I don't think that I'd want an overlay like that. So, I have to figure out how to put friendly, inviting, and accepting into an image of the overlay to showcase, because people are going to look at the overlay like when you're browsing through the thumbnails of things, you're going to first pick the game that you want to see. Then you're going to choose, like, overlays have a huge impact on why people choose a streamer. And I have to figure out how I want to represent the type of streamer I am. And the only reason I think of myself as an inviting, welcoming, family-friendly streamer is because that's what people tell me I am. Because whenever I stream, I just do it naturally. I just sit down and I talk and interact with chat, and that's just how the stream goes. That's how I do it naturally. And that's why I don't know what I'd want from myself. Well, and to answer the what I'd want from myself is I don't even know what I want, period. Like, I want to grow my stream community. I want to make streaming a thing I can feasibly do. And I know that's hard, and I know it's a lot of time, but I've put a lot of time into it. And I'm willing to put way more time into it. But I don't know what I want from myself because I don't understand what I want. Like, my own perception of my reality and of my mind has been so skewed and shattered that I don't know what I want. So I just go about things naturally. And that's why it's even harder for me to do a stream overlay, because I don't know what I want out of my stream, other than as a way to feasibly make money. If that makes sense. I hope I answered your question. I'm trying to not sound too self-deprecating. I've been so self-deprecating to myself the past couple of days. I'm trying to work on that a lot. And I've downloaded a couple mental health apps and stuff like that to try to better myself. So that's why making the overlay has been kind of hard, because I don't know. The overlay is the hardest part, because I have to know what kind of streamer I am. I have to know my streamer personality, other than just welcoming and family-friendly, because I don't know how to put welcoming and family-friendly into an image that people will click on. And because I don't know either of things, trying to come up with a design from scratch is incredibly difficult. And I can't come up with designs from scratch. That is the one thing that I cannot do. It's like the reason that, like, in my final portfolio class for college, that I failed because the teacher was an asshole and literally just chose not to grade my portfolio. I only got an 80 on my logos because out of 100 logos, like, I didn't really have a gigantic variety, because once I figured out a design that I liked, I tried to, like, make small changes to that design, and I tried to do that over and over and over again, and the teacher had me redo my logos 4 times because he said they're not different enough. You need to have a variety and stuff, and I can't do that. I can't just go, oh, idea, and put it down on a piece of paper. Like, draw it down on a piece of paper. I can't do that. I have to put thoughts, like, I have to have a basic understanding of what someone wants and what someone needs in order to go forward and make that thing. And because I don't have a basic understanding of what I want and what I need, other than the fact that I want my stream to be my source of income and I want to build up an audience, like, I'm not going to put money symbols all over, then people are going to think I'm a sellout, which I am not a sellout. I've only recently started telling people that they can subscribe to my stream. So, that's how that's been. And why it's so hard for me. I'm trying to think of what else there is to talk about going forward with the stream. You're welcome to have any input. So far I've talked about stream schedule, stream identity, and stream overlay and art and stuff. Samsara, I in the exact same shoes as you. I don't actually pursue any of my hobbies other than Magic. I love Magic. I have my Magic deck right here. I have 2 Magic decks. One is a competitive, like, tiered deck that everyone knows is a good deck, and this one is, like, my pet deck that's just like, I like these cards. I'm going to put them in a deck together. Yeah, I'm trying to think. That's always a feels bad man moment. Let's set the music again. Next. So, I've been talking for an hour. I have laundry to do and stuff before Magic tonight. What time is it? I still have plenty of time. Let's play a song and try to see if that gets the juices flowing for what I want to. I'll turn the game sound back up. I haven't warmed up. I taken that break. Unwarmed me up. If you can think of anything else that I should probably talk about other than identity, stream page art, and scheduling. Hacky heck. I know that not improving those thing. The way I play is 100% dependent on the day. Some days I play like a god, and other days I'm just really bad. I can't think of anything else I should talk about. I kind of have a set list. I kind of have a list of things I need to do for my stream, just in my mind now. Anything you want to know? Anything else I should talk about in terms of like my stream going forward, or that do you agree that I've done a good job explaining what I need to do for the stream to try to improve my audience and grow it? Yeah, no, I'm in the same boat, which is why I wanted to. That's why I wanted to sit down and do this talking stream, so that way I could try to figure out what it like. I know what I need to do, I just don't know how to do it, and I wanted to sit down and have this talking stream so that I could have just this list of what I need to do, and kind of put my voices out there. Congrats on level 1, Samsara. I think that I'm good on the talking thing. I need to clean up my. Okay. This is my room. This is what my little table next to my thing looks like. It's covered in plates and cups and then bottles, more plates. That's my room right now. So, yeah. I need to clean that. I need to do my laundry. My laundry basket is full. So I'm gonna end the stream. I hope I've covered everything that I feel like I need to. Thanks for stopping by, Samsara, and thanks to anyone who watches this in the future. Yeah. I did just finish eating before I started stream, though. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go get ready for magic and make sure that my room is clean and stuff like that. So I'm gonna say goodbye for now. Thanks for stopping by, Samsara.